Welcome, farewell fans, and welcome to the recap. Now, 2024 was such a great year, not only for us, but I hope it was a great year for you as well. So now, I want to go ahead and give a recap about all the things that have happened on Farewell Mr. Nice Guy since we started the podcast. Now, we started this podcast late in 2023, so about September or into December was some of our beginning months. And one thing that I want to say is that expressing gratitude for everybody that has joined me on this journey to discussing fatherhood, parenting, relationships, marriage, the whole 9 yards. My deepest gratitude for everybody that has subscribed and is still subscribed and future subscribers. Now, we've talked about a lot of things over the last year, and I am here to motivate you and to inspire you and to do all the great things that I know that you're capable of, even if you don't believe it, because I didn't think I was incapable of doing this podcast. So now what happened during the podcast? A few things happened. We started the live show. We started using various AI to help us to produce the show a lot more, so we can bring more content to all the subscribers, to all the farewell fans. And that has gotten us to, at this point, I think about over 400 subscribers. So we had some ups, we had some downs, we had some trying times. And I can't be any more proud of my team. Jeff has been a great addition. It was his idea for the live show. My son has been great on the production end. I kind of want to just give y'all this excitement that I have for what's coming up and what happened, during the last year, because you don't get to see what happened behind the scenes, so much. We had great guests come on. Thank you to all the guests that showed up. And we're looking to put more guests on there, new faces that we look coming to the show that's going to give interesting opinions and just ideas. We had a great line of guest appearances and interviews that we're going to do that's coming up in the next few weeks. So to all the people that we did interviews with, thank you for coming on the show. Thank you for reaching out. If you want to do interviews with us, you can definitely reach out to us and I'll do a one-on-one interview with you. And to all the guests that came onto the show, we want to give a deep thanks. It's been a lot of hard work behind the camera, and I just really want to give so much gratitude and everything, and so much thanks. And thank everybody. We appreciate it. Now that we got that out the way, let's look at what we're doing going forward, right? So what we're doing going forward is, we want to bring you more entertaining content. We want to bring you a lot of stuff. So what we want to hear from you and see what you have to say, what you want us to bring, what you want us to talk about, what you want us to say. So either it's go from the live show, or if you just want to just hear from me on, the solo tip, because we do 3 segments. We have the solo, we have the interviews, and then we have the live show. So we're coming with different content on so many different platforms. I'm telling my journey, going through the child support system, being a single father, and still raising my son to this day. Then I bring you interviews from people that have expertise in particular fields, like lawyers and therapists and anybody that can provide any kind of insight dealing with stress and communication and just all those things that can be a benefit to you in your life. Then we have the live show. Now the live show it's like our entertainment piece. We talk about real topics, but we also want to provide some kind of comedy that goes along with it. So it's not as serious, but you also get like a comedic feel from it. Jeff No Chaser is great at being just upfront and in your face, and I kind of navigate the questions and have my little one-liners or zingers in there every now and then. So we want to make sure that we bring you top tier content, but we also want to hear from you about that top tier content. So for 2025, we are looking to bring you a lot more content. Now, along with that, one thing that I want to definitely say is that I want to motivate you. Now, earlier this year, we came out with the Black Father Inclusivity Series in February. Before that, we had the No Regret Series. Now, the No Regret Series was like one of my favorite series to work with. The music was very aggressive. Just the whole episode was just really aggressive, really in your face. And I kind of loved doing that piece because of the aggressiveness and because it was just really, really awesome. So for 2025, this moment, I want you to look and reflect on everything that you did in 2024, just like I'm doing. Reflect on 2024. And then I want you to just take all that in and realize that that is behind you. That is your past. That has no bearing on your future whatsoever. It's not going to change anything in the future. It's happened and it's gone. Things that you have said, things that you have did, hearts that you have broke, love that you may have found. Reflect on that stuff and realize that's in the past. And now you want to move towards the future. You want to see the greater things that is coming forward, is coming in front of you, because you have less days in front of you and more days behind you. And that is a true statement. So you want to put more energy into what's coming in front of you versus the stuff that's behind you. So here is some tips that I have for you. 1, reflect on the past. And if it requires some healing, heal from it. 2, after you reflect, set a plan in motion for all the things that you want to do in 2025 with a dedicated timeline. If you want to do it month by month, do it month by month. If you want to do it quarter by quarter, do it quarter by quarter. But don't waste time and give yourself deadlines. You can say within these first 3 months or this first quarter, I want to do X, Y, Z. In the second quarter, I want to do X, Y, Z. If you want to do it by month, do it by month. The next step, commit to some type of change. Commit to some type of elevation. It doesn't have to be very big. It could be extremely small. It could be walking every day. It could be exercising. It could be changing your attitude, being more positive. It could be riding a bike or getting on a diet, and then you want to do it in small increments until it becomes a habit. Remember, it takes 30 days to gain a habit. So you want to make sure that you're doing it in small increments until you get to the point where, okay, now it's just routine for something you can do. Your body lets you know when it's time to go and eat. You need to start making something a little bit more of a habit and routine to go and say, you know what, this is what I want to go do. This is what's going to be beneficial for me. The next thing, after you commit, so after you do your reflection, then you commit to change, and then you commit to, you make a plan, commit to change, right? So you reflect, make a plan, commit to change. Then you plot the plan for success. Okay. Now, when you plot the plan for success, just know that success doesn't happen overnight. It will get tedious. It will get tiresome. It will feel like it's not going to happen whatsoever. But you got to do it. But you have to really set the negativity outside your mind, because it's going to happen. It's going to progress in small increments. And as it progresses in small increments, you will start to see the improvements over time. So once you reflect on the things that you want to do. Make a plan. Make that plan. Commit to that plan. So you got to commit to the change. And then you got to implement. Okay? Once you do that implementation and you start moving forward, it's going to work out. There are going to be times where you're going to want to quit. There's going to be times that you're just going to feel like you just want to give up. And some people may try to dissuade you from doing this. But at the same time, no matter what you want to do in life, no matter where you want to go, there's always going to be somebody that's going to hate. There's always going to be you versus you. And in those instances, only you can overcome that negativity. Only you can overcome that opposition. Only you. It takes you to overcome all of that. It's nobody else. It's all on you. This is the recap. Wait and see what we got in store for 2025. Peace.